through the process that we collect the waste material to the compost site. And so first of all, when it's full like this and I come, I'll just open it this way, check how it is, and then this is the first covering, and so this is the second covering. So I'll also open up the second covering, and then I have the whole bucket open like that. When it comes out, there is a lid here. There's a lid here. You know, it's not smelling. As I'm standing here, I cannot even I don't even realize that there's something like a toilet in this bucket. And so I'll just gently place the lid on it whilst I'm wearing my gloves. Just place this on, and then gently take it this way. We are now going to the compost site. So as you can see, I have our fecal material here, and we are going to the compost site to dump it. Yeah, as you can see, I have in my hand a wood which we use to create a biological volcano within the compost bin. And so this is the way it is done. This is how the volcano looks like. It's just a small hole in the middle of the compost bin, where finally we're going to put the material in there. So I put this one here gently. When I come, I open the lid, you know, and then I take this thing, I come up and gently, if you feel it is not fully poured, you can get a bit of water. You can get a bit of water here. You can get a bit of water to just rinse inside, and then you pour it back. I'm about to finally rinse the bucket to make sure that there is no fecal material left in the bucket. I hardly recognize that there's even feces in this bin. As you can see from here, there's no currently you can see me trying to clean the bucket, and then we advise that when you finish cleaning the bucket like this, I mean the water is not that much, so advisedly you have to pour it back to the bin, which also helps in the decomposition of the material. And so we do it this way, and then if it is not fully cleansed, you can have a little bit of more water added to it, and then I mean, you can even avoid the scrubbing brush at this stage. You can actually even use you can see I'm wearing a very nice gloves here, which is very protective, so I can easily put my hand in like this, and then I'll wash in the bucket. I'll wash in the bucket like this, and then finally I pour. As you can see, this is it. I mean, there's no feces left. Everything is in here for further decomposing of the fecal material. And so basically this is how we go about it. As you can see, we can say that this very stage is the first layer as we pour the first fecal material into the compost bin. When we are about to pour in the second one, we'll create another biological volcano in the middle, and then we'll create another biological volcano in the middle, and then we pour the fecal material here, where then we add more of the green grass or other substances onto it. That will become a second layer. So as you can see here, we have 3 sets of the facility. So in a nutshell, it means that in the first phase of we discharging the fecal material, we're going to have 3 layers of the compost bin. And basically, so that is that. After that, this wood can be kept at a very safe place, and then we cover the one that was already clean. You know, we assume that it is dry, and so we cover it, and then we put it down. We cover it. As a matter of fact, if you have some maybe Dettol or other disinfectant, you can just spread it inside during the drying process. You can also spread it inside, and then you leave it to the sun to dry whilst you put in the second bucket into the toilet facility. And so we go back to see how the toilet is. Come back. When I come back to the toilet facility, I'll equally open it again. Take my bucket, place it nicely, place the lid alongside, and then I'll cover it. Make sure that there are no dust or there are no other dirt around it. You know, trying to clean it. Yeah, clean the sawdust here. We have a T-row here. You know, yeah, you need to keep this thing so in a very good condition, so that you can use it for a very long time, or the next person that is coming to use will be able to also do this thing. So we clean this thing. It has to be very hygienic. So we clean it this way. Yeah. So when I finish like this, what I'm going to do is that, as we always say, we first of all need to pour some of the sawdust as the base. So I'll fetch the sawdust here. So whilst I'm coming to pour the sawdust, I will take the second lid off the toilet seat off, so that you have the bucket and then the wood. The reason being that if this one is here and I'm pouring it, it can pour on the soda can pour on this, and it will not look too good. And so we advise that you also equally push this lid out, and then gently you spread the sawdust as the base. Spread it as the base. The reason why we do this is that when you spread the sawdust at the base, and the first person that comes to use it, it means that you're not going to have the fecal material getting in touch with the bucket in a raw state, so that it will stick in it. It makes it easy when you are going to pour it. And then I'll place back my cap into the sawdust bucket. We also advise that the T-row or the toilet roll that is being used is also placed at a position where it's equally accessible and very hygienic. So at this stage, I'll clean again the little sawdust that poured onto the bucket. I'm going to clean it. I'll clean it this way. And as I'm sitting here, I can hardly hear that there is something called toilet. You can't get any scent of toilet so far. After that, I will just pour this one, and if I find out that there is any dirt on the seat, I'll have to tear some of the some of the T-roll like this, and then I'll clean the seat nicely. I'll clean it nicely like this. Yeah. And then I'll cover it. Then I cover it. When I finish, I can also pour or leave this thing inside like this. And then basically, this is all about the ecological sanitation toilet. So these are the processes that you take it through to discharge your fecal material.